Law enforcement officers from across Chautauqua County are now taking steps to enhance their response to mental health calls. As Justin Gold with our news partner, WNY News Now reports, it's part of the Crisis Intervention Team Training, a New York State Senate funded course.
So this part of the program is the week-long intensive training for law enforcement and related disciplines around recognizing and responding to mental illness and related disorders.
Dr. Don Kamen led the instruction at SUNY JCC. The group learned about different types of mental illness and how to approach someone who is affected by them.
We talk a lot about communication techniques, about slowing down, about being empathic and developing rapport and connecting with individuals to help de-escalate the situation. And we also talked a lot today about the different community resources that are available.
The doctor says that finding help for individuals once the situation is resolved is the next step in the officers' training. Sheriff Jim Quattrone explains that the community members were given the opportunity to voice their concerns about how law enforcement deals with mental health crises and how they can improve.
Today we had people that were here that were consumers, people who had unfortunately had run-ins with law enforcement with an emotional crisis, and we discussed what works, what doesn't, what they would like to see from law enforcement, and it helps the officers to understand better how to compassionately deal with somebody who's in an emotional crisis.
The sheriff continued that diverting those in mental health crisis from jails and hospitals and instead utilizing community resources is more beneficial for the individual themselves as well as less costly. Dr. Kamen says the training is one of the best first steps in transforming the system, with the ultimate goal of police officers not being the first responder to a mental health situation. Instead, it'd be a mental health professional. Justin Gould, WNY News Now.
And local officials hope to host more trainings in the future and offer the class to additional ranks around the region.